Alright, so we'll go to About Phone. Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Time ASMR. If you are watching on TikTok and YouTube, hello, welcome. If you're listening to it on the podcast, then hello, welcome. I'm going to be spelling it out for the podcast, but for the YouTube and the TikTok, which all the plugs are right there. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So pretty much start off, phone's a little clunky, it happens, I know, Androids, it's a thing. So I'm going to show you a little some tips, okay, that I use that help my everyday life because this is one of my hobbies. All right, so we're going to go to About Phone, and then when you're in About Phone, I'm assuming this is for Androids. If you're on iPhone, it might be completely useless. I haven't went into that territory yet. So you're going to go software information, and then you're going to look for build number. It's okay. It's not going to brick your phone. Okay, I'm not going to do that. It's not one of my things. So you're going to go look for build number. Then you're just going to go ahead and tap that a few times, maybe 6, maybe 7 times. Then you're going to want to put in your little passcode, whether that be your thumbprint or just your PAN numbers and your swipes and everything like that. Cool. And then after that, you're going to want to go to developer options. And then you're going to see that's on, which is good because that's what you want. Then you're going to have all these little things down here going on. Some of the things you are going to want to go through and some things you aren't going to want to go through. Okay, so we're going to just skedaddle down here. Okay, so you want to be seeing this. For those on the podcast, you're going to want to be seeing window animation scale, transition animation scale, animator duration scale. Pretty much just those three. So you're going to go ahead and just click on them, and then you're going to see the animation off. You turn that off. Transition, you turn the animation off, and the animated duration scale, you're going to turn that off because why not? Oh yeah, and if you play heavy games like Call of Duty, Diablo and everything, you can turn on GPU watch just to see how everything's going, just to see how your phone breaks out and everything like that. So you can go ahead and do that if you want, but you don't really have to. Force desktop mode, I normally use that if I want to use like website for stuff, like, you know, rather than going onto the little tabs and going website, but that's completely up to you. Oh yeah, this one is completely dangerous. Okay, you've got don't keep activities, which says destroy every activity as soon as the user leaves it, and background process limit. Dangerous, powerful, good, bad, because if you go into a game and then you leave it, it will kill it. So you got a 50-50 if it's actually going to save anything. So that's if you really, you know, you just really want to just stop it from clunking up here and there. Force dark mode, I always put that on. But the problem is with that, like, you go into certain apps and it will just completely just throw it out of the water. So again, that's up to you as well. Oh yeah, so those who like heavy gaming, Force 4X MSAA. The enable MSA to the OpenGL2 things, you can do that, but again, if you have a Samsung, which not to flex or anything, if you have a Samsung, you'll have a thing called game plugin, so anything to do with gaming, you kind of don't really want to need, you don't really need it, so that's all that. Another thing is, when you first get a phone, you have all these crazy, like, built-in apps, you can just disable them. Some of them you can disable, some of them you can, some of them you can't. Nova's really good. That's a really good quick launcher that you can use. It's really light and it's easy. Yeah, so for those on the podcast, it's Nova Launcher. It's NOVA space launcher, LAUNCHER. So that's pretty cool as well. So yeah, like I said, I'm not really a fan of using too many different type of like phone optimization things because it's like, does it work, does it not work? But a good one that I found is called, if you have a Samsung Galaxy S24, just never mind the flex, it's called an all-in-one, it's like all-in-one phone repair thing. You can't miss it. If you can't find it, then obviously your phone's a little bit out of date, which it happens sometimes. They'll have an app on and then the app will just somehow disappear. Okay, so this one is one of the, I use the Smartphone Master. It has a, again, for the people on the podcast, it has a green little Android thing, and this is for all the people that can see. Little green Android thing, that's pretty cool. Root booster, that is good, but if your phone can't really handle it, then what it will do, it will just go into hibernation mode and it'll just be completely useless. So that's root booster. Okay, I don't think it's on the App Store anymore, so I don't think you can get it. So you have to get it from a third party website. And that's a thing called Battery Doctor. I've used that a few times. With the Battery Doctor, you can use it, but if you are unsure about using it, then don't use it. Okay, I'm not telling you to get it, but if you are worried about your battery dying and you don't want to take it to the repair people, you can get it done with an app. It will revive it with the cells and everything. So I've used it. It works, okay? But again, if you aren't sure on using it, then don't use it, okay? I don't want to get a lawsuit. What you can do is get rid of all the widgets, you know, the news, the weather, the sport, what's playing, you know, widgets on your phone. You can just get rid of them. Another one is that you can uninstall necessary apps, update the software. I understand that a lot of people don't like to update their phone because of they're like, hey, it makes my phone all clunky and everything like that. But I mean, in a sense, it's a good thing because it updates the security and everything like that and the frameworks and everything. So I normally keep mine up to date, even though this is an old phone, but it still does the job. Yeah, so if you're worried about the battery draining, if you're really worried about the battery draining, just, you know, if you're not using your Wi-Fi, turn the Wi-Fi off. If you have your Bluetooth on, turn your Bluetooth off, turn your NFC off, and everything like that. You know, you don't really want that stuff going in the background. If you are social media heavy and you like Facebook, Instagram, and all that, try go for the light apps like Facebook Lite and stuff like that, because some apps you can get like a light version where it's not going to start clunking up your phone. Oh, another thing is, some people when they have iPhones, they'll have like 10,000 photos, and they're like, "Why is my phone all clunky?" It's like your tabs, okay? It's like your Google tabs, your Chrome tabs. You use it, you delete it. You don't need it. Like all the 1,000 photos, you know, put them in the cloud, delete them, or just compress them or something. Put them in a vault or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, another thing, and this one is a big deal. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to bring down the drop down menu. You want to get into your Wi-Fi settings. Okay, so you want to be in your Wi-Fi settings, or connections. My bad. So you want to go to connections. Okay, you got your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, flight mode, SIM manager, data usage, mobile hotspot, and tethering, and then you got more connection settings. Go to more connection settings, and then you're gonna go down to where it says private DNS. Okay, you got private DNS, and then you go down to the bottom where it says private DNS provider host name. You're gonna want to type in all lowercase. Okay, DNS full stop ADGUARD.com. So that's DNS full stop adguard full stop com. So DNSadguard.com. That's pretty much it. So there's after DNS there's a full stop adguard full stop com. And that will block all the apps. It won't block YouTube ads, but it will block in-game ads. You might get a few pop-ups here and there, but 90% of the time it will stop all the ads in the games. So there you go. No more paying for games. Totally legal. Yeah, another thing is there's a security thing, which I don't have anymore, but I have my favorite antivirus is called ESET antivirus. Some people like, you know, all the other stuff like Byte Defender and everything like that. Some people use their phone settings. That's still okay. You can use your phone settings. So yeah, I hope this helps. This is Tech Time. You know, you got the TikTok, the YouTube, the podcast, and everything like that, and Homer Simpson. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. If you need help with anything, let me know and stuff. I'm just trying to learn. So yeah, Root Booster, you can get that from a third-party website. To install that, you got to go to install unknown apps and everything like that. But you know, that's what you can do. But make sure you have good internet. Okay, I mean, good security. You want good security on your phone. If you're downloading any third-party app, you want antivirus. Okay, you get the antivirus, run a scan, download the app, run a scan, and then if it's safe, delete the security app, or you can have the antivirus app. It's just I don't really, with my new phone, the S24, I try not to install any third-party apps from websites because I just don't trust them. A bit like I get, it's up to you. So yeah, that's pretty much all that. All right, stay tuned for more. Because you look at that, the BlackBerry, the Nokia BlackBerry E63. I'm going to pull this thing apart one day. When I get all my phone repair kit stuff, I'm going to pull it apart and see what's on the inside. Because why not? This thing's a dinosaur. So it's had a good run. It's had a good run. Wow, look at the phone comparison to that. That's crazy. All right, thank you. Enjoy.